Thank you for watching my video. So I'm Daichi Takashi. I'm a kyudo teacher. So I have explained the kyudo to the foreigner how to use the body, how to make posture by kyudo. So today, I will explain how to make a good home fundamentally by using the traditional kyudo book. So I often read old kyudo book like this. So normally, many kyudo practitioners use the kyudo book, so in the kyudo kyohon. But in Japan, there are many types of the old kyudo book, like chikurin book. Chikurin means a type of kyudo style. So I often read the books and translated and explained the meaning of the old kyudo book sentence. So by using anatomy and physically, and practice kyudo by using the method, by using the knowledge. So teaches the many people, and improve the skill of many player. So practice improve the skill of kyudo. So all the traditional kyudo book is very beneficial and very convenient for all of the people. So I will explain the way to lower the shoulder by during pulling the ball. So many people have a problem, especially the beginner. So have a problem. The shoulder rises. The shoulder rises by using the ball, by pulling the ball, like this, 1, 2, like this. So like your neck put into your upper body, like this. So this is a common problem. This is a common problem about the beginner. So I will explain how to solve the problem about your shoulder by about the shoulder. So by using traditional kyudo book. So it is different from your image. So the fundamental the solution of the traditional kyudo book is fundamental and very beneficial. So I shared the information. So first, I will explain the solution. Okay? 1. But the solution is lower your shoulder. Good solution is moving your arms wider. Okay? So many people practicing kyudo like this. 1, 2, 3. Like this. 1, 2, 3, like this. So the shoulder have a stress, and the shoulder will rises. The shoulder will rises by during pulling the ball. So this is a bigger problem. So I will explain the solution. So please remember. Don't lower your shoulder right away. So the good solution is moving your arms wider, like this. So lower your shoulder like this and pull. This is bad problem. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, like this. Good problem is like this. So raising your arm, stretch, to move and pull. So good problem is using a hold your arms. So good pulling. Let's change thinking. Let's moving your arms more. As a result, you will solve the problem. So you will solve the problem that your shoulder will rises. But many people think that, Many people think, sorry, Takashi-san, I think your solution is incorrect. Your solution is incorrect. Why? So I think so. Let's show. Imagine the problem student and my teacher. So Takashi-san. So this is bad problem because if you move your arms wider, I think your shoulder will move upward more because if you move the arm wider, so your shoulder moves. Your shoulder moves with your arms, like this. I think lower your shoulder is good problem. You lower your shoulder is good solution, like this. Lower and pull. This is good problem. So I think so. The problem student so argued so with my opinion, but so I think so although so so the problem student and so I understand the problem student opinion. Lower your shoulder looks like good solution when your shoulder rises, but kyudo is very deep. Kyudo is deeper movement. Kyudo is deep movement. It's difficult to solve the problem. So many people so think that lower your shoulder is simply to lower your shoulder up. So many people so think that. So many people think that to lower your shoulder during pulling the ball is easy problem. So many people think that. So lower your shoulder, it's okay, but kyudo is very deeply and difficult movement. So many people so don't so I think by using old kyudo book in Meyasu, the Japanese old kyudo book name Meyasu, and 47 like this. So that to lower your shoulder problem is written deeply. This is not answer. The good answer is moving your arms wider. Why? So because if you lower your shoulder downward like this when pulling the ball, like this when pulling the ball, if you lower your shoulder up downward like this, moving your arms don't change it. So you cannot change the way to move your arms like this. So lower your shoulder. So the surface problem is to raise your shoulder. So the surface problem is to move your shoulder position up. No. So the deeply problem. So the fundamental problem is the way to move your arms. If you lower your shoulder like this, you can so if you lower your shoulder downward, so many people think that many people make sure that lower your shoulder it's okay, but you don't change the way to move your left hand and right hand. Please check. If you lower your shoulder downward, the route to move your left and right arm is small. make smaller, like this, like this. If you lower your shoulder, small, like this. As a result, you cannot relieve you cannot relieve the stress of your shoulder. If you lower your shoulder like this, many people look so that the shoulder is lowering, but you cannot relieve the stress of your shoulder. So upward your shoulder like this, you have a stress. You have a shoulder stress. So in pressure, in the blood pressure, by putting blood pressure. But if you lower your shoulder downward like this, the root to move your to both your hands is make small, like this, make small, and you cannot solve the problem that you have a shoulder stress by putting your blood pressure. Good problem is to moving your arms wider, like this, to moving your right arm wider. As a result, you cannot lower your shoulder more, because if you can change the route, if you can change the move by moving right and left shoulder like this, so small route like this, lower your shoulder downward, and the route to move your right hand left hand is small like this. But if you move your wider, if you raise your arms wider and move your right hand, the route to move your hand makes bigger. As a result, you cannot catch the more gravity. You cannot catch the gravity like this. Lower your left hand like this. Lower your left hand. If you can catch the gravity, more gravity like this. Lower like this. Lower. As a result, you cannot relieve the stress to left arm and right arm. So decrease the stress and divide the stress to your side muscle and arm muscle and neck muscle. You can divide the stress many variety of position of your body. So moving your right hand, left hand. So if you root like this, as a result, you can get a gravity pressure. You can get a gravity lowering the ball like this, very high, very bigger. The gravity power is bigger like this. But if you lower your shoulder like this, so you cannot catch the gravity power like this, and very small. So small. But if you move your arm wider, very, very higher, the gravity power is bigger. Becomes bigger, and you cannot lower your shoulder. This solution is written in the old traditional kyudo book. So many people think directly. Lowering your shoulder is a simple solution, but you cannot solve the problem fundamentally by using the simple bad way. The good way is to moving your arms wider, and lowering your arms and shoulder by getting gravity pressure like this. You can lower the shoulder. Let's try. You can make a good form by using traditional kyudo book sword. Let's try. ありがとうございました。